6:47 on this Saturday morning, starting out beautifully as you peer east out across the eastern horizon. We have some clouds picking up some of dawn's early light, just some beautiful yellows and oranges and reds. Kind of what we expected as we hit the show, seeing some of those clouds floating around. And it's a pretty comfortable morning, 35 right now at Phil Long Kia. The wind is calm, and after the cold air that we dealt with last week, it really feels pretty nice outside. Now, it is colder in Pueblo, and this is true for just about everybody along the Arkansas River. As is often the case with these shallow layers of cold air, they're very heavy. They act like water, and they kind of fill the cracks in the terrain, and the Arkansas River is a pretty good-sized crack. And so it holds some of that cold air in place. So again, 18 right now at the Pueblo Chieftain Studio. It is going to take you a little longer to warm up in Pueblo than it will in Colorado Springs, but eventually we do expect that that will happen. Skycast shows some snow starting to move into the ski resorts later on this afternoon. We'll keep it up there across the high country. Really, we're expecting a beautiful day in southeastern Colorado with high temperatures in the 50s along the interstate and along the Arkansas River northward. Once you get south of the Arkansas River onto the higher terrain along the northern slopes of the Raton Mesa, we'll expect 60s today. Places like Walsenburg and Trinidad, maybe out towards Springfield. High country should be in the 30s prior to the snow moving in, then it will start to get colder. And the snow will pick up tonight, so the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued some advisories. Winter storm warnings where you see red on the map, and winter weather advisories where you see white, and that includes all the major ski resorts in the central and northern part of the state. Some of these spots could pick up 6 to 12 inches of snow. It'll blow around a lot, so the big passes will certainly be difficult to travel over starting later on today and lasting through the day tomorrow. So Skycast shows that overnight tonight, but do keep in mind that we keep this parked up here across the Continental Divide. We are not expecting any of that to move into our area. In fact, all we're really worried about tonight is maybe the wind picking up in some of our typically wind-prone areas, say to the north and west of Colorado Springs up into Teller County, where we could have some gusts over 30 miles an hour tonight. And that's in advance of a sort of modest shot of cooler air, which is going to take our temperatures back to near seasonal averages for the next several days. So we'll look for 40s in Colorado Springs starting tomorrow. We'll have some periods of clouds and probably some wind, and maybe even over our local mountain areas a couple of flurries, but it looks pretty quiet here through about Tuesday. Then another shot of cooler air will come in and take our temperatures down another notch Wednesday into Thursday. Right now it would appear that that will bring us maybe some low clouds, but probably not much threat for snow. It's just going to be a noticeably cooler day on Wednesday. We might then warm briefly as we head into Friday in advance of some really cold air, which looks as though it's going to settle in for next weekend. And when I say really cold, I'm talking temperatures maybe only in the single digits and teens for highs in some areas as we head into next weekend. So I guess enjoy the relative warmth while you have it. Pueblo, it'll be a little slow to get there, but probably getting into the upper 50s today. Tomorrow, mid-40s, and we'll stay in the 40s to around 50 through Tuesday, then have that cooler air come in briefly on Wednesday, drop us off into the 20s and 30s before that brief warm up on Friday in advance of that much colder air that will come in Friday night and Saturday. Canyon City, high temperatures today should be in the upper 50s as well, with 40s then for a few days next week, 30s probably by Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see about some snow coming in Friday night into Saturday morning as it appears now. Teller County, I do think there's a slight chance it will pick up a flurry or two maybe tomorrow, then again Tuesday into Wednesday. None of that looks significant. I really don't expect accumulating snow. We'll watch the midweek thing a little bit more closely and see if that system comes farther south. But right now I think we just go from the 40s today into the 30s through Tuesday with 20s Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll gear up maybe for a round of snow Friday into Saturday. You don't see the temperatures on Saturday, but that snow late Friday into Friday night is on the heels of this really cold air coming in for next weekend. So as we get in here tomorrow, I'll start to mess with you a little bit about next Saturday.
So we don't need our big snow jackets today. That's what
No, next weekend you'll need them.
Next weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.